What's up, guys? Welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm Scribbles, the artist and crocheter behind Eclectic Scribbles, and we are doing another con vlog. Oh my goodness. So here is week 2 out of 3. Last week was Galaxy Con Rally. This week is Big Lick Roanoke. Next week is 3 out of 3, and that is Otakon. So we are just going to be doing back-to-back vlogs here. Figured I would show you my place for the weekend. Love it. I was a little worried. It's tucked away back in a nook here, and it's a little sketch around, but the inside is actually pretty damn nice. Nice big TV, window, living room area. I'll show you around. So we've got our dining room area. Looks like there's a little closet over here. I drove into a monsoon. We got a little closet here. Bubba, you coming in? You going in the? Are you in the closet, Bubba? Come out of the closet. It's okay. It's okay. All right, so there's our front door. It actually has a key, not a card key, a key. So in order not to lose that, I had to throw it on my car keys. But yeah, here's a little look outside. Unfortunately, I'm on the second floor, but it is what it is. I asked if she had anything on the first floor, and she didn't. I had this cute little rug. Cute little rug. Cute little bub. Got another closet over here. Looks like the water heater and stuff is in here. We got this little island thing looking over into our kitchen. Got our kitchen sink area. Let's see. Wonder what this... Oh, all the stuff you need. I am staying at an affordable corporate suites because generally speaking, they're less expensive than a hotel, and they have better like amenities sometimes as far as the rooms and stuff are concerned, so that you can cook and live and do all the things. This is my bedroom. This is the bedroom. Check it out. Isn't it cute? Now look out the back door here into a field. Into a field. All right, and then we got a closet over here. I've got my stuff up on, oopsies. Got my stuff up here on the dresser. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, she big. She big. There's the ironing board. Iron. She'll walk in. Jesus. She creaky. She creaky. My TV in here, and then this is going to be my bathroom. Let's look at my bathroom. Ooh, not that. Ta-da! There we go. Sanitized for your protection with a little seal dilly on it. Look at my towels. Look at my thingies. Anyways, that's my hotel, or that's my living space for the weekends. Big Lick Roanoke is going to be a slow con in comparison to the cons surrounding it. So Raleigh is a fairly decent sized Galaxy Con. It's their biggest, and Otakon is one of the biggest shows over on the East Coast each year. So we got 2 big shows bookending a tiny show in the middle. We did this show back in February of this year. You can go and check out that vlog. It'll be up here in the cards. It was not a great show for us. It really wasn't. But we did profit. We stayed literally across the street from the Bergland Convention Center. And we won't be doing that again because I think I got bit by a bug while I was there and my arm broke out. So we definitely didn't stay in the Econo Lodge again. So we upgraded a little bit, but I swear this is about the same in cost from where we were to where we are now, and we get so much more. That was a raunchy little room, but it is what it is. The cost for this booth is relatively inexpensive at $185 for a 10 by 10 space. So in comparison to some of the other shows I do, it is a really low booth cost and you do get the full 10 by 10 space. I'm in an inline booth. Auntie Flo showed up yesterday, so I spent the majority of my setup time today basically cramped in the front, back, and all over my sides. And then as I was going to wrap up and leave, guess who I'm beside? Guess who has the big corner beside of me? The fudge people. The fucking fudge people. The fudge people are beside of me when Auntie Flo's in town. And yeah, that should be fun. I'm going to get fat over the weekend. I think I'm also by their celebrity area, which technically, I'll put a little map up here. I took a photo of their little map or whatever that they had already scribbled all over during the day to show everybody where their booths were. But there's the map, and I'm in what is going to be the back corner. So if you see the little thing that juts out at the top, that's where the people come in, really. That's where the people form, and that's where the people come up. I'm over here at the loading dock, and I'll put a little thingy showing you where I am. But if you go all the way to the back corner, that's where I'm at. And I think that's where the celebrities are. That's where the celebrities were last year. I was down in the Berglund Center, which was a separate area last year, and now I'm sort of in the main area. So I'm hoping that that does better for us. I know Karen and Fionn had a little bit better of a weekend than I did last time. They made almost double what I made, and I'm hoping that we make a little bit more than we made in February by being up in the main hall. There is a stage down the bottom. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with down the bottom. I just wanted to try my hand at being in the main area, and luckily I am this time. It sounds like they're going to have a couple of areas. I don't know if they're going to be using Berglund Hall, but I know that they have our area, which is the Special Events Center, and then they have the Coliseum area because some of the people who were checking in had to go to that loading dock. So I think there's like 3 separate areas where you can find people over the course of this weekend. Don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure. I know there's at least 2. I don't know if they have artists down in the Berglund Center. We'll see what they've got going on, but they've got at least 2 areas this time, and we're in the back corner, no matter how you look at it. But I'm hoping that the celebrities draw enough of people over there, and I'm hoping that the fudge maybe also draws a bunch of people over there, because we're also like facing the celebrities. Like we're like right across from them. So I don't know. We'll see how it works out. I'm going to order me some dinner. I'm going to order something for Bubba. I'm on DoorDash some stuff over here, and I think I need to order Mr. Scribbles some DoorDash because I didn't leave him much to eat at the house. So I'm going to call him back. I'm going to tuck in for the night, and we'll see you for day 1 tomorrow. This is a 2-day con. Tomorrow is 11 to 6. They're also shorter days than the GalaxyCon, Otakon conventions are going to be as well. So 11 to 6 tomorrow, 11 to 5 on, 10 to 6 tomorrow if you include the VIP hour. All right, guys, here we are. We are set up for Big Lick Comic Con in Roanoke, Virginia. Let me move you down, get a look at our booth space here. We're in a 10 by 10 booth, so we are taking advantage of some of the extra space. We've got plushies down here, plushies up there. Those are some of the bigger ones. We got the bitch pecans. I'm not loving the fact that this is sort of tilted a little bit, but I only put 3 stacks of cups up there, so hopefully we're good. It's a little leany, but we're going to make it work. We've got all of the instructions for the no fuss pets over here. We've got all of the little stuff down here for people to grab. I need to make up the little bags with the twinkle lights and the rocks in them. But then we've got our no fuss pets right here in the 2 different bins. So these are the $20 pets like normal, and these are the $22 pets. We got our stress balls up here, mini chickens, and then we're reintroducing some mini prints this weekend. We're going to see how they do. There's a couple of duplicates from up there, which are the Kick Today and the Dick and the Be Nicer to Yourself, you dumb bitch. But those are the only 2 that sort of repeat. So these are the ones that are available as mini prints, and then all of this stuff up here is what I have available this weekend as a regular print. I bought these, and I'm not 100% sure how I'm feeling about it. There's commercials and songs in the background. I'm so sorry if you can hear that. But anyways, I bought these and I thought that this would be a cleaner look, and it is, but I'm not 100% sure how functional it's going to be, for the simple fact that it only holds like 5. Maybe once they get used a little bit, it'll hold a little bit more, but I feel like I'm going to have to restock this a lot. We're going to use it for this weekend, and we're going to see how we do. We got mystery packs up here. These are sort of an afterthought this weekend. So if they sell, they sell. If they don't, they don't. We got our bookmarks over here. I've got the tassels shoved back here this time. I did put out the discontinued mini prints as well. So if people want to look through these, they can. I just need to get rid of the stock. So that's what I'm looking to do with that. Restocked all of our sticker sheets over here. So that looks the same as usual. And then we've got the purple sticker wall. Look, the ceiling was drippy from the monsoon that happened yesterday, and so it dripped on that, and I thought I had sprayed it, but apparently it still ran, so I'm not sure what happened with that. But anyways, this is our purple sticker wall, and I do think the stickers stand out nice against it, so I do like it, although it does go down so much further. It goes like way down to the bottom. I still don't think it's completely inaccessible to grab, so hopefully people won't mind that. But yeah, this is the booth. This is what we're looking like. I didn't attach the middle here, which I'm kind of regretting, but there was like literally nobody here to help me lift it up yesterday, so it is what it is. We're just gonna roll with it this way. But we are all set up. We are next to the moonshine fudge people, the chocolate moonshine fudge people, and that's not really good for my diet. The celebrity guests are sort of over here. And there's a Power Ranger, Bridger's Gate, Power Rangers. I am right across from the Hocus Pocus people. So I'm right across from the dude and the teenage girl from Hocus Pocus. And then we got some cosplay people over here, but that's what we're looking like. So I'm hoping that even though we're in the back corner of the convention center, that allows for some traffic back here. That and the fudge, I'm hoping, brings up. And it looks like this is like the photo section, like where you go and have photos taken. It looks like that's where they're going to be printing over there. So I don't know. Anyways, there's copyrighted music all weekend, so we'll do as many updates as we can, but this is what we're looking like for the weekend. Okay, hey guys. So I just traded stickers with Omri Cats. So I got this little Hocus Pocus sticker, and I gave them my little random sticker that I made exclusive for this con that just says it's just a bunch of Hocus Pocus. It doesn't have like a main design or anything on it. It was just a cute little sticker, so I left one for him, and I left one for just Vanessa Shaw. I'm staring at them all weekend. Anyways, let's talk about goals for the weekend. I did about 1,400 down in the Berglund Center of the convention this past February, and so our goal for the weekend is to top that. I did about right under 1,000 for Saturday, and then I did like 400 or just over 400 for Sunday. So we're gonna set our goal at 1,000 for today, and hope that we hit it. And then we are going to set our goal at 750 for tomorrow, and hope we hit that. I mean, it would be a decent weekend. Let me go ahead and go over the expenses for this weekend. I will put them up here. So the booth itself, an inline booth, 10 by 10. All the booths are 10 by 10. Inline booth for this event is $185. This comes with a couple of perks that not a lot of shows have. So this show does a happy hour at the Courtyard Marriott on setup night, where you can get free appetizers, and then they do karaoke, and then they do a dance party. They do all kinds of stuff at the Courtyard Marriott. I did not attend because Bubby and I'm going to be peopled out as it is, so I don't really do that, but I think it's a nice little thing. They also have a continental breakfast at the little cafe here in the convention center for all of the artists. First thing this morning, we had fruits and muffins and stuff like that. which I think is good. And you get free coffee all weekend from the H&C coffee people that are here in the convention center as well. So, I mean, those are like 3 perks that you don't really get anywhere else. So I thought that that was quite nice. Our identification for the weekend is this button. It says exhibitor on it. So we got a button. This is weird for me. I'm not sure why we got a button, but we got a button. And that's what we're doing for the weekend. So I just have to remember to fasten my button to me. I've never had a button before. I've had wristbands, I've had lanyards and badges, never a button. So this is the first. And they didn't do this in February, so I'm not sure what happened here. Anyways, hopefully it'll be a good weekend. I've got everything stocked up and everything's ready to go. So they're going to be opening doors for attendees here in about 9 minutes. We've got some. Oh, I didn't finish going over my expenses. I'm so sorry. Anyways, the booth 185. I put 45 bucks worth of gas in my car. 45 bucks. And then I'm staying at the affordable corporate suites, which is like a little motel thingy that you have already seen or whatever. I did the little room tour for you guys so you can see what it looks like. It was $209 and 94 cents, something like that. So $210 for the room for 2 nights. So those are my expenses. Here is the total cost of my expenses. And so we just need to make back a little bit more than that. My food last night, I had Korean hot pot. It was freaking delicious. It was so good. I had pork belly and chicken in my meat. It was called a meat lovers hot pot. It was so good. And the mushrooms in it were awesome. I had the mushrooms broth base or whatever. Oh my God. It was just, chef's kiss. It was so good. I don't know if you could tell. I liked it. I liked it a lot. This is a slow burn. Like I've said before, this is a slow burn in comparison to the conventions around it, but it is still a decent little show. So I'm excited for it. Getting to meet some people and do some things and make some sales. So we're not gonna be mad at it regardless. I just hope to outdo February and see how we perform up here in the main hall, even though we're in the back corner. I'm hoping that the fact that we're in the back corner where the celebrities are will drive traffic. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, anyways, that's all I know about that. Also, I forgot to say that we already made a sale this morning. So we sold a card cover and 2 stickers to another vendor. So we're already $13 to making our goal. Anyways, we did that about 9:15 this morning, so it is 9:55ish right now. Anyways, that's what we did this morning. All right, you guys. So this is the look outside of my booth. Congestion is starting to become a little bit of an issue because people are sort of like trying to squeeze through here to get past. So I don't know if this is really playing to my favor, but this is my view from my booth. Let's do a little bit of a check-in. It is 2:16, so we're like halfway through the day, I'm sure. We get out here at 6. It's been fairly steady today. I'm not mad at it. I don't know what our numbers look like. Of course, we will check our numbers at the end. I had 2 cookies from Theon, and they were yummy. My everything is still very, very cramped though, and so I am in a lot of pain today. I'm sitting when there's nobody in front of my booth at all, and then every time somebody walks up, I stand back up because, yeah, I'm just minimal effort today is all on getting out of my body. I am making some progress on my coloring book, so I am less than 10 pages to go. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6.5 more pages to line, and then the coloring book will be finished with all 31 of the designs in it, and then I need to do the extra pages and the cover. So I'm making some good progress on that. I hope by the end of the weekend I can have all the coloring pages done. That way I can just begin work on the rest of it when I get back in the studio. Let's see, as far as things that are going today, stickers and sticker sheets are doing the most. doing the least is crochet. The regular crochet items that are usually my best-selling crochet items, not moving at all. But Karen is here and has crochet items. If I'm not mistaken. I'm fairly certain she always does. There's a couple of other crochet vendors in this haul. There's 5 down in Berglund, which is where we were last year. And there is at least 2 over in the Coliseum area. So it is very, very saturated with crochet here. So I'm not expecting a whole lot from that side of the table today, which is fine. We are selling stress balls, and we've sold a few no fuss pets, so that's good. We've only sold 1 Bitsby Gone so far. Bitsby Gones didn't really move here in February either, but I thought it was more the placement than anything else. I will say that they are getting a lot more attention up there where they are this time, but still we've only sold 1 over the last couple of hours. Marks are doing well. Prints are doing okay, actually. Mini prints are doing okay. Hi. So, I don't know. It's been a good day. It's been a steady day so far, so I'll check back with you later. And just like the sticker situation from last weekend, when I said nobody had bought a single sticker, somebody just came out and bought two opossums. So, yay! Apparently, if you just say nobody's buying this, somebody will come by and buy something. I don't know. It's worked for the past couple of weeks anyway. All right, guys, I need you to understand what is happening here. You see Iron Man over here? Iron Man has been standing there all day. There's nobody in Iron Man because you can see that his body is not collected to his legs. When I tell you that about an hour ago, that thing started walking, and I almost shit my pants. I'm like, well, that's it. He's coming to get me. I'm dead. The robots have taken over. There was a person in it. I mean, it's a cosplay booth, so obviously there was a person in it. But it's been standing still all day, and I didn't expect the damn thing to start moving ever. I didn't know somebody was going to put it on and then start walking this way. Losing my mind. So now, once again, there's nobody in it, and I feel safer. Let's check together where we're at for today. I got a feeling we might be down. We're definitely probably down. We're probably down from last year, but that is the trend. So let's see where we're sitting for today on Shopify. Copyrighted music is going to kill me in the back. All right. Oh, okay. Look. We've had 55 orders today. We are at $979.62. If we make 19 more stinking dollars, 21. Hi. We make 21 more dollars. I don't know how to add anymore. It's been a long day. Then we'll be at our goal for the day. Shit. All right. If we make $20 more, we'll be at our goal for today. So that would be awesome. We need to make. What would it cost for like 5 of these stickers? 5 is 15. So we need to make like 1, maybe 2 more sales, and we'll get there for today. Come on. All right, what's up, you guys? So it is about 10:15 now. We just made a sale to another vendor, so that was $10 to start our morning. So if you count tips on my actual POS, then we hit $1,000 yesterday. So I'm marking it off. We were like $12 shy in just sales. But if you count the tips, there was like $33 in tips. So I'm gonna say we made $1,000 yesterday because we did. Do you want a bag? 20. Perfect.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Thank you so much.
I see him where I'm like, how you doing?
Do you have a card on you or anything?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Downstairs. I'll bring you one up for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it was Trinket Fairy. She's down in Berglund Center, the Berglund Hall where we were last year. So that's 2 sales this morning, and we haven't even opened the door yet. And I've got one of the security people here yesterday. She's going to come by and buy a cup today too. So that's nice because I would like to move some of these cups out of here. They haven't, I think we've only sold like 3 or 4 of them all weekend, but that's not really surprising. I mean, we only sold like 3 or 4 of them in February. So, you know, it is what it is. A lot of people like them and they're getting a lot of attention. They just don't move well here. So it's not a big deal because they will most likely move in DC next weekend without any issue. Good morning. Oh, he hears you. Hold on. He hears you. Hold on. Go get friend daddy. I got no idea what I was saying. All right. Let's go with today's goal. So I have set a goal of 750. That's gonna be my good goal considering how yesterday went and how February went. But if we hit 500 today, which is a little bit more than we hit in February on Sunday, I'll be happy with the turnout. I think we'll be good. So hopefully, you know, people walking around yesterday, and I don't know, I don't think they do one-day passes here. I think once you're in for the weekend. So maybe people could have been walking around and doing some looky-looing yesterday, and they'll do some shopping today. We'll see how it works out, but yeah, it's been fun so far. It's a chill con. I did not restock anything. I just am gonna let things run out if they run out today, and then that's just gonna be that. And then I will worry about restocking when we get to Otakon next weekend. Yeah, those are our goals for today. This is probably going to be a relatively short convention vlog in comparison to some of the other convention vlogs because it's just so laid back and chill. So there's not a whole heck of a lot going on. And I've been doing work in between people being here. So I'm just sitting back and sort of sketching and doing my Patreon reward for August. I need to do their sticker sheet. So I was sketching that out yesterday. I was lining some of my coloring book pages yesterday. I'm going to work on those again today while I'm sitting here. So yeah, it's just a chill, laid back weekend. If you're in the area, your expenses are relatively low, then I think this is a good little con. Like I said, it's got some benefits to it that the others don't have. They had the Friday night sort of meet and greet, happy hour kind of thing with free appetizers and drinks and stuff like that. Last night they did a pizza party at the Courtyard Marriott, and Karen and them said that the pizza slices were humongous. And then they did like little dance parties and DJs and everything over there at the hotel afterward. So that's super fun. They had continental breakfast yesterday morning. We get free coffee all weekend from the coffee people over here. So yeah, they've got little perks to them that not a lot of places offer, and they really take care of their vendors. So yeah, if you can keep your costs down, then absolutely give this one a shot. It's not going to blow you out of the park here with numbers or anything, but I mean, it was a solid day yesterday. Any day that I can hit $1,000, I'm okay. You know, it's mostly sticker sales. So for people who are selling things that are more than $6 or $4 or $10 on average, you know, you're going to have better numbers than I do. But we literally sold pretty much stickers and bookmarks yesterday. Sticker sheets and bookmarks yesterday, with the exception of a few prints here and there, and a couple of plushies here and there, and a couple of cups. I mean, otherwise they were fairly low cost sales. So it takes you a number of sales to get up to those numbers. Although I will say that we did 56 sales yesterday was our total, and we did 55 sales back in February for the same show. I don't know what we did. Let's look at what we did in February for today or for Sunday, and we'll see what we can sort of balance out. We did a total of 36 sales on Sunday, and we did it's $456.14. So hitting $500 today would be our soft goal, and that would mean that we outperformed February this time. So we'll see if we can hit that. If we hit 750, that would be my like ultimate goal for today. And then if we do more than that, that would be lovely. But you know, it's not really the trend that Sunday does better than Saturday. So I'm not really expecting anything like that. But yeah, that's what we're looking like for our goals, and that's what we did in February. So yeah, that's just our goal is just to hit that. You guys, I think somebody killed Iron Man. I think this dude who was given what looked to be a possible daughter a piggyback ride came over and kicked Iron Man over, and it's like in 1,000 pieces now. There's pieces everywhere. The helmet was tore up. He's picking up pieces now. Oh, There were a bunch of pieces that came off, like the chest piece or the part that goes over your body and the arms. I feel so bad. I don't know what happened. And then the dude and the little girl just walked away like it was nothing. I swear they're the ones that knocked it over because it's been standing there all weekend without issue. Oh shit, get away from me. You're too close. Oh, back up. Woo. Anyway, back up. I mean, damn, I know you like me, but what? Okay, anyways, yeah, that was crazy. Like, it's in pieces, so it didn't just fall over by itself. And the dude, when he walked away, looked like he could not have cared any bit less. Like, he was completely unfazed. Like, yeah, we just did that. It was something. It is 3-ish, 3:41. So we're down to about the last hour and 20 minutes. It has slowed way down in here. We were doing pretty good earlier, so I'm not mad at how the day went. The last hour or so of a con is always the slowest. Oh shit, let me get you up here where you can see me. We got copyrighted music going on the whole weekend, so I didn't film a whole lot, and we're just gonna try to hope that we can block out enough of it so that I don't get copyrighted. But we beat February earlier, not by much, but we did beat it. I think we're probably a little over the $500 mark for today, and so hey, I'm gonna take it and run with it. That's what we wanted to hit. That's where we are. I'm pretty much straight here in the back. I don't have a whole lot going on back here, so breakdown is going to be fairly simple and straight to the point. We can probably get out of here inside about 30 minutes. We're fairly close, so when they open the loading dock doors, I'm going to be ready to roll out of here as soon as I get my suitcases and my wagons done. When I'm ready to roll the first wagon out, I will put Bubby in the truck and start it up and get him cooled off in there while I come back and run and grab the second load. And then that'll take care of us. And then we got about a 2.5 hour drive home, something like that. It probably won't quite take that long, maybe 2 hours and 15 minutes, something like that. And then Andy says he's going to cook me some dinner tonight, which is lovely because I'm starving. I did get up and walk around for a little bit. I don't know where I put it. I will show you our friend at the Tangled Fairy Creation. This is their card. Go and check them out. Find them. They had all kinds of fantastic crochet stuff down there. It looks so good. Tangled Fairy Creations at gmail.com. Instagram at Tangled Fairy Creation. So, yeah, go check them out. I will link them down below. Thank you so much for coming up and talking to me this weekend. I appreciate you so much. And it was so lovely to meet you. I did walk around. There's somebody here, like 2 booths over, with the babies. I'm so tempted to have one, just to have one, but I do know they're like $80. Do I want to spend $80? I'm a tightwad. I would rather have a little foo-foo and spend not that much. So we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, that's the update for now. I'll probably see you in the recap review section because there's not a whole lot going on here. I'm just sitting here sketching out or coloring October or August rewards for Patreon. Okay, and there's people walking up here, so. Bye. Hey guys, what's up? Let's do the recap portion of the Big Lick Comic Con vlog. We outdid ourselves from February by about $175 total. This is the first time this year that something has outperformed last year, so good on us, or the last time, so good on us that we did a little bit more. Saturday was fairly steady for sales. Sunday was steady in the beginning, and then like 2:30 hit, and then she was done. The sales that came in after that were few and far between. They do like the costume contest and a bunch of other things in the afternoon as far as programming. They did the Hocus Pocus panel down in Bergland at the stage. Sunday afternoon. So there was a lot of stuff going on Sunday afternoon, which contributed to the fact that the vendor halls were absolutely dead inside. That being said, I'm still not mad at it. Our total costs, which I've listed earlier in the video, were fairly low. We don't It's a very inexpensive con. It takes me about 2 hours to get there. So for me, really, it's no different than driving to Charlotte, or like Fayetteville or something like that I've done in the past. So like 40 bucks in gas, and we're there. The hotels in the area are relatively inexpensive. In fact, they had a deal with Courtyard Marriott, which is probably where we'll stay the next time, where their room block was $95 a night, which is really good. So plus you're there for the happy hour night, and you're there for the pizza party night, so you're there for everything. Let's see what sold well and didn't sell well at this convention. What sells well every time are stickers and sticker sheets, without exception. Those still sold really, really well this time. What I was surprised about is it looks like we only sold a total of six card covers. Like, that was the extent of the card covers. And that was so bizarre to me, because usually they are right up there with like stickers and sticker sheets, as far as, those things usually really, really sell well, and they just did not move at all. We sold 2 opossums, and those were the only 2 larger pets we sold, really. I sold like a loaf. There was one person who came by and bought like $100 worth of plushies, and she bought a loaf cat and a tiny turtle and something else. I mean, so we sold a couple other things she bought. So she bought like a few different things, and she bought a couple, or at least one of the fish tanks, but that was it. That was it for plushes. So the ones that aren't in the fish tanks. For the fish tanks, we sold 8. We sold 8. I was like, so plushes really did not move. Plushies were extremely saturated in this event. So there were at least 3 of us, myself and Karen, and then one other one in our vendor hall. I counted at least, I think, 5 downstairs in Bergland, all bunched together, because it's a rather small area down there to work with. And then I think Karen mentioned that she had been over into the Coliseum area, and the Coliseum, there were at least 2 or 3 over there as well. So very, very saturated in the crochet stuff. And so that is why mine, probably just didn't move, because we were sort of an afterthought when it comes to crochet at this one. Another thing that didn't sell very well, that normally sells well at cons, is our Bitch Be Gones. However, we did sell 3 more Bitch Be Gones than we sold in February. So we sold 4 in February, and we sold 7 this time. So that was a thing. We did sell 7 stress balls. So stress balls did go a little bit better than just regular plushes for us, because they're just fun. We sold quite a few bookmarks. So bookmarks did move well for us. I need to make some more bookmarks, but bookmarks moved pretty well. I'm not mad at those. We did sell some discontinued prints, so that went well. We sold a few of our main prints, so that was nice, but prints are just never a huge mover for me. I just sort of put them out for the most part to show people what my art looks like, and to draw attention in from a further distance away. Yeah, I don't think that I'm a big print artist, but I like to have them up there so people can get an idea of what my art looks like from a distance. And I hope to be able to pull in some more like sales on prints in the future, because I'm trying to branch out into doing some bigger scenes and some more detailed things, and so we'll see if that changes. But as of right now, I don't count on my print sales. I don't take a ton of prints. I think I took like 5 of each of my prints to this event, and I didn't even expect to sell those. So yeah, prints are not a huge seller for me, but I am printing some more out for Otakon, so we'll see how they go there. I think they did a little bit better for us at the bigger events this year and last year than they do at a mid-sized event, so we'll see how that goes. But Yeah, generally speaking, like I said, if you're not traveling far, if you can keep your costs down, then this is a fun little con to go to. It's nothing spectacular. Saturday is pretty decent. Sunday is decent in the first half, and then you're pretty much dead after. But you know, it's a decent little filler con. So I like it. The staff is pretty good. They do the little extras. They keep you chucked in coffee all weekend long. They have the little after parties and the DJ parties and the happy hour and stuff. So I mean, they've got little things that they do that not a lot of conventions do. So I do appreciate that, although I don't attend any of the things because I'm peopled out. But yeah, it's not bad. We did have one thing that broke out at the very, 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 very end, which was crazy. And so everybody had started packing down. It was right at 6 o'clock, or 5 o'clock, which is when we closed on Sunday. And out of nowhere, a couple booths down, I hear this woman screaming, "No, no, 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 no," at the top of her lungs, like screaming bloody murder. So, I mean, I'm nosy. Of course, I walk around there to see what the heck is going on, as did pretty much everybody else in that hall. And we see two dudes just wailing on one of the other vendors that was there. I don't know the specifics of why they were doing it. I don't know what happened leading up to it. I think the people in the chocolate booth beside of me said something about they heard the one dude saying, "Don't take my money, don't take my money." But I swear one of the dudes who was wailing on the vendor that I knew was a vendor because he was in his vendor booth had a vendor badge on too, which was crazy. But the other dude didn't have his little button on or didn't have a button. So I don't know where they came from. I don't know any of the details, but it was crazy. So by the time I walked around, people were already starting to swarm in and security was starting to run over that way. And so one of the dudes, he sort of jumped out of it and went to around the booth that was right beside me because they were all blocked off, and had the curtains. You've seen the video, you've seen the curtains. So he came out of the curtain beside of my booth because that one was empty by that point and walked around behind me and then beeline for the door because we were right at the loading docks and the exit door. He beelined it that way. The other dude got a couple more hits in. They exchanged a couple more words, and then he beelined for the door, and then so did security. So, anyways, it was crazy. I don't think I've ever seen that happen before. But again, I don't know any of the details. It was just a strange, weird thing that happened, and I don't know why. Anyway, that being said, I think that's going to wrap it up for this video. I didn't have like a whole lot that I could film during the day because, like I said, they play copyrighted music the entire time. So this might be a little bit shorter than my normal videos, but hey, it's smaller con, so that's, I guess, to be expected. We've got a couple more things coming up. We have got Otakon this coming weekend, so that's going to be in a future video. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to smash the thumbs up button if you found this helpful. Let's put some yellow hearts in the comments down below. I think there's a yellow heart. Anyway, put some yellow hearts down in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already if you want to see more Artist Sally vlogs like this one. All right, I love your faces so much. I love you.